Great choice. That's a difference maker.
My name is Cash, Mr. Money 71, and I have qualified for the My Team Unlimited tournament on both gens. My first reaction when I qualified, both times I just started screaming, because when you're putting in that time for 4 straight hours and you're just going, you're blocking everything out. And then once I realized that I was in the top 4 each time, I just let out a big yell, big scream. I didn't qualify last 2K. So it was huge for me to finally get over that hump. If I won on both gens, I feel like it would completely change my life. What I would do if I won either or both, it's supposed to be a secret, but I would actually probably pay off my parents' mortgage. The next thing I would do is help my mom start her business. She's had a dream of a business for a long time as a chef, and she's trying to get it off the ground, and I would go ahead and help her the best way I could with that. For the qualifiers, the MVP in my lineup was definitely Giannis, because when I was playing on last gen in this past qualifier, I was actually down 3 in a game with about 13 seconds left, and Giannis hit a 3 from about the logo that sent it into overtime. So he's probably my MVP for the qualifiers. My strategy going into the tournament, it's about countering. So you have to see what they're doing and try to counter with the best thing that you can. I'm pretty good at making adjustments. I'm hoping that making the My Team Unlimited tournament would help grow my streaming, my Twitch. I've been trying to get into that space and just trying to grow my following on Twitch. So.
Remember, you can watch the tournament action live on the 2K Streamcast in-game or on the official NBA 2K Twitch channel.
Now, I'm sure some of the contenders will be jumping into Season 5 to pick up some sweet cards for that game day. But let's say you're not tournament bound. You won't want to miss what Season 5 Power Within is bringing to My Team.
Welcome to Season 5 in My Team, Power Within. There is so much going on this season, but let's start with the sharpshooting level 40 reward card, Dark Matter Ray Allen. That's right, for the first time in NBA 2K22, the level 40 reward card in My Team is a Dark Matter. Also new this season is Dynamic Ratings. There's a new league set available and a new domination tier. Let's start with the cards. Think of Heat Check, but with permanent changes. So when your favorite player goes off in the real NBA, their Dynamic Ratings card will be boosted forever in My Team. Over 400 new cards are available, and that means 2 more Dark Matter cards are unlocked in the collector level. Dark Matters are showing up everywhere in My Team. Moving on to Domination, the new Dynamic Ratings tier puts you up against the Dynamic Ratings cards for each NBA team. And trust me, the grind is going to be worth it.
With Jackson next to him. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Morant with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And Greg People already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Pass to Alexander Walker. New Orleans moving the ball around. Clock at 4. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. And he overshot that one, missing. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out. I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
And they get it back. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Williamson. And it's Morant with the rebound. Grizzlies off to a quick start here. Here's the drive. That one doesn't drop. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A 3-ball. And the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball, good, and a nice shot from Mr. Clutch.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter skill, but not who you want to leave open. Pass
to Bane. And here's Morant. Over Valanciunas. Here's Adams. No good that time. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Williamson outside. There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's the three. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And the three off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
While Dillon Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second-round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career. It's a two-way win.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Morant left side. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Brooks outside. Morant dishes to Jackson.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooting.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Morant. Valanciunas, good.
That's not what they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Outside Jackson. Morant right side. That one drops for him. Morant's got 6.
Well, then we know that Morant can make this shot. The defense has to defend him better next time.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 9 points last game. 3-pointer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Good on the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And they get it. Buries the long-range jumper. Mr. Clutch has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pelicans. Last outing for Memphis. They won that game against Charlotte. And it's Morant missing.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
No good for Mr. Clutch.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Memphis moving it around. Payne with the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Brooks outside. Puts it up from 15, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Checking in for the Grizz.
second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Mr. Clutch out there with Devontae Green. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Murphy in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Checking in for the Grizz.
Here's Bane, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Bane's got 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
And the shot is good. The Grizzlies lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Valanciunas. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Morant outside with the drive.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Here's Mr. Clutch. No good from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Conchar. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Memphis with another.
No fear now is Morant able to assess the situation and beat the clock just in time.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 9. Pass to Medu. There's Mr. Clutch. Shoots it up. No good off the front iron.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
Morant drives in. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Now the dish to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Graham. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
3.
Payne's got 11.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Bane. Good D by Williamson.
Love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
To the middle. And he goes big with the tap right over John Morant.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
Indeed. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Williamson against Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Charlotte. Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Down low. And Williamson throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. Especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Toronto. Morant outside. He feeds it to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And he makes the first.
The skill set of Jackson, skill set he has is terrific. A raw big man with the potential to become a force. He's such a good free throw shooter. It frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lane. Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Pelicans trail by 13. Alexander Walker passes to Mr. Clutch. Looking to get back on track here. Williamson trying to free himself up.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. There's Mr. Clutch. To the paint, Morant with the steal. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Rebounded by Hart. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. There's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Morant. Mr. Clutch. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Coming out of high school.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, he's been really patient and unselfish.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Over to the left wing. Now here's Morant for 3. And he stays with it. And it goes down 2 points. Morant's got the first basket of the second half here for the Grizzlies. And Valanciunas kicks to Hart. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Mr. Clutch.
With good anticipation and instincts, Jackson, he's established himself as a quality shot blocker.
Williamson on the follow.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Bane. On the wing, Jackson. 90 seconds now into the second half. Nice deep from Valanciunas.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Jackson. And he comes up with the deuce. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
I can't think of a better call offensively. Get Zion the ball in the painted area and let him go to work.
Bane passes to Morant. From 10 feet out, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Pass to Hart. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target with his 3.
Gets the look he wants and still no love. Tough night for him.
Here's Bane. And another miss by Memphis. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
He's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift about his hands. Then we all know how it is.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the strike in that last game.
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. No good from Mr. Clutch.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
The drive by Brooks over Hart. Misses off the right iron.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 9. Offensive rebound. And it's Williamson miss it. Memphis leading by 15. And they double up Morant. Puts up a three. And he's good on the three ball. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid. But when this setup is outstanding.
And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Here's Tillman. No good on that one. Good D by Williamson. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Mr. Clutch. The putback. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mr. Clutch has got 12 in the game.
And really no offensive flow whatsoever. Just 1 of 10 in the quarter.
Bane passes to Adams. He kicks to Morant. And they double up Morant. To the middle. Bane. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Morant. And he drives in. And Bane pulls it down. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his 5th foul.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Medu is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Temple in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Jackson. Satoransky, the pass to Mr. Clutch. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Morant with it. Now defended by Mr. Clutch. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan.
MP, what can I say? I was wrong about you, brother.
you could put together a nice little season here. Rookie of the Year favorite, MVP contentions. It's impressive, no doubt, which is why I hope you don't crack under pressure. Now, I'm not saying you will. I've learned not to bet against you, but this is going to be unlike anything you've seen in your life. This ain't YouTube. This is the NBA. You're going to have more press, more fans, more everything than ever before as you chase this thing. I got to be honest. I'm not sure you've got what it takes to pull this off, but I guess we'll see. Carry on.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.